is another workout format. AMRAP is an acronym and it stands for as many rounds as possible. And how that is going to work is you're going to see that when you look at your AMRAP workout, you're typically going to have a time associated with it. Whether it's a 5-minute AMRAP station or whether it's a 25-minute AMRAP circuit, you're typically going to have a time interval that is going to be before or after that word AMRAP. This is going to tell you how long you're performing that circuit. Along with that AMRAP or inside that AMRAP, you're going to have a certain number of exercises. It can be 3, it can be 2, it can be 10, but you're going to have exercises and you're going to have reps next to those exercises that you're shooting for. How this is going to work is you're going to perform that circuit just as many times as possible in that time interval. So for instance, in this time interval, you'll see it says a 10-minute AMRAP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand in front of a clock or I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes. That is exactly how long this circuit is going to be. You can't finish it any faster. You can't go any longer on it. It is a 10-minute AMRAP. However, what is going to change is how many rounds you're able to get through in that 10 minutes. Your goal is to get through as many as possible, hence the word AMRAP, as many rounds as possible. So, what I'm going to do on this circuit is I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes. I'm going to do my 12 jumping jacks. Then once I'm done with that, I'm going to go into my 12 push-ups. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go into my 10 each on my reverse lunges. And then I'm going to immediately start back on those jumping jacks again. And now I'm in round 2. I'm just going to keep this up, going through that circuit as many times as I possibly can until that 10 minutes is up. The faster you are at that circuit, the more rounds you're going to get in before that 10 minutes is up. So, like I said, this can have a huge number of exercises. They can only have a couple exercises. They could be high reps, they could be low reps, they can focus on strength, they can focus on stamina. It is completely different. The only parameter that you have here is that the station will not take any less or any longer than 10 minutes. You're simply trying to keep moving and get through as many rounds as possible. Rest breaks for this type of format are simply whenever you need them. They're not scheduled. You may be able to have a rest break in between stations. Maybe this workout consists of like 3 10-minute AMRAPs, or maybe this workout consists of 2 15-minute AMRAPs or 2 20-minute. In between those AMRAPs, you'll obviously get a longer rest break. But during that AMRAP itself, just take those rest breaks whenever you need them on this circuit. Try to keep them as short as possible, hop right into it, because the goal in that AMRAP is to get through as many rounds as possible to push yourself. This is also a great workout format to keep track of progress. So if you're somebody that likes to see progress in a workout, do like this AMRAP. Say this is our 10-minute AMRAP. We're going to say I'm going to use this to measure my progress. So today I'm going to do this 10-minute AMRAP. I'm going to count how many rounds I get through, and I'm going to write it down, and I'm going to record it. I'm going to come back to this exact same AMRAP maybe a month from now, maybe 2 weeks from now, and I'm going to perform it again. And my goal is to beat the number of rounds that I got through last time in that same amount of time. This is able to show you visually your progress and how your stamina is improving on our workout. So, great format for measuring progress. Remember, the time is going to cap the amount that you are spending on that station, and you're just going to keep on going for that entire 10 minutes.